So today, with 30 days left until my book comes out, we begin with some of my favorite passages, and each day I'll take you through a few passages as we move through the book. Careful, of course, not to give too much away so that you have the opportunity to really read it and dive into it on your own, and then of course for us to share about it together in the group on Facebook and in other platforms as well. But I want to share with you just a couple of my favorite passages moving through the book. So we begin here in the beginning when Puja Swamiji had told me to just give my pain to the river, to give it to Mother Ganga. So it's that same day, that evening, and it says, after the ceremony, the Arti ceremony, as the guests began to disperse, I walked calf deep into the river. The moon rose over the mountains and glistened on the surface of the water. The current tugged so forcefully on my legs that I wondered if I would have to give not only my pain, but also my entire body to this river. As the chanting dissipated in the background and the flow of the river tried to wrest my feet from its sandy bottom, I entered a silence so deep it was a place in itself, wrapping me in its arms. In that place of silence, I bent down into the water and carried out Swamiji's instructions. I cupped the river's water in my hands and offered all my pain, all my tears, and all my fear into the water I held in my two hands. Tears mixed with the water in my hands, and I prayed and cried and prayed and cried, all in silence. These were tears not of yesterday, but of today, tears of release rather than terror, knowing I needed to embrace what is rather than what might have been. I forgive you, I said, and I let the water pour from my hands back into the river. Take my pain, I prayed. I give it all to you. And as so many of you know my story, the sacred Ganga did take that pain. When I spoke to Puja Swamiji about the miraculous transformation inside me and told him that I no longer felt like the same person who had identified with this suffering, he nodded and said, once the light switch is found and the light is turned on, it no longer matters how dark it had been or what the molecules of darkness were made of, or from where the darkness had come. All that matters is that now there is light. So those are my first favorite moments of the beginning of the book. And each day I'll share with you other passages from different chapters as we move together through the pages. And I look so forward to hearing your thoughts, your responses as you read Hollywood to the Himalayas. And of course, it's available for pre-order right now. You can go to Amazon and get it now. And as you get it, we'll be gathering together here on Instagram in a new Facebook group that I've made to really discuss and to share that power of healing, that power of transformation, and the power of spirituality that makes it all possible. have a beautiful day, and really, really meditate on these words about light, and about letting go, and about giving into the flow of the river, the flow of life, and the flow of grace. If I could do it, you can all do it. So much love to you all.